Snell, and I'm singing the role of Zio Bonze, who is Cho-Cho-san's uncle, who, by all intents and purposes, is a Shinto priest, and he's not the best pleased that she's marrying a foreigner. It's a role I've, up until now, resisted singing because I've always thought it's a bit shouty, because he comes in really rather angry and excited, and it requires quite heavy demands of the voice because it's quite high, and also to shout, even if one's singing or not, it's demanding on the voice. I left New Zealand 24 years ago to go and study in England, and for the last 21 years I've been living in Switzerland, and the last 10 years working freelance, so I go wherever the work takes me. And this is my fourth production with New Zealand Opera, starting off originally with Eugene Onegin, and then Xerxes, then Hohepa, and here we are with Butterfly. Most stunning music, terribly tragic story of course, but it's what Puccini does with the music. Given that he never visited Japan, it's quite remarkable that he came up with such beautiful melodies, which are really quite haunting, I think, for people who may not know directly that music's from Madama Butterfly. They've doubtless heard some of the tunes used, whether it be for commercial purposes or otherwise. So it's more familiar than people would possibly admit or realise.
Hi, I'm James Rodgers. I'm here with New Zealand Opera to sing Goro in the production of Madama Butterfly, which is actually the second time I'm doing the role. I did it 2 years ago when we did this production in Auckland and Wellington, so I'm delighted to be back doing it again. It's a very fun role to do. It's more of a reactive role than an active role. It's more fun to see what the sort of principals of Butterfly and Pinkerton and Sharpless, what they do, and then I react to how they are interpreting things. So it's really fun from a sort of collegial aspect, because it's going to be very different this time. The cast is different. Other than me, the cast is very different. So it's going to be really fun from that perspective. I actually sung Tamino in the Southern Opera's production of Magic Flute, which was, I believe, the last time opera was done on that stage. I haven't been back to Christchurch since the quakes, and so I'm sort of gearing myself up for it being quite a tough experience. I'm originally from Marlborough, so went down to Christchurch a lot for sports and stuff when I was in high school, and knew the place pretty well, so it's going to be a sort of strange experience, I think, but I gather that things are starting to pick up, and if anyone can handle something like that, it's the Cantabs. They're a tough crew down there.
It takes me back to my roots. I'm originally from Dunedin, so I am used to cold winters, but I've just come from the northern summer, and I must admit it is taking a little bit of adjustment, but I managed to pack a few heavy jumpers, not as many as I would have liked, but it's a case of keeping warm. The company of everybody and glorious music will be adequate compensation.